all eyes will be on DeMar DeRozan and Zach Lavine this season for the Chicago Bulls as they start the season without Lonzo Ball. You know, the question with these guys is not scoring. We all know these are all-world scorers. They've exhibited that. We've seen DeMar do this shit for a very long time. You know, Zach Lavine is really coming into his own after signing for the big bag, 200 plus. You already know this dude is filthy rich. You know, I'm here to discuss something with y'all that I feel like, what version, you know, are we going to see from these guys? And I want to let everybody know what could we expect, what should we expect, and I hope that this is in the cards, you know, for the Chicago Bulls, because I think it's going to pay dividends, not only for them, but for the members on the basketball team as well. You know, bottom line is that without the starting point guard, Lonzo Ball, that's the elephant in the room. He's been out since last year, or some change or so. You know, last season. You know, it's been a full year, but he's been out since last season. Okay, you know, you're missing a guy who's a willing passer. You know, willing to get guys involved. When I felt like he was just scratching the surface right before he got hurt in terms of the things that he could have done with the basketball, you know, and it's tough that it happened to him like this. You know, DeMar DeRozan, I believe, is averaging 27 points on 50% shooting. You know, only 4 assists. This man is playing like heavy minutes too. You know, with 4 assists. You know, clearly 27 points per game. So the touches is not the problem. You understand? The man getting the ball whenever the hell he lift a finger. You know. But the problem is, with DeMar DeRozan, he's so talented. He needs to get these other guys involved. You know, when DeMar DeRozan catch that basketball, I mean, this dude is attracting 2 or 3 defenders. I mean, he got the defense in a frenzy. You know, especially with the season that he had, I expect the defensive pressure to be up even more, you know, this season, just to make sure that DeMar, you know, doesn't get back into that groove again. But I mean, I believe that he still will, because that's just, I mean, he's that talented. You know, you even go to Zach Lavine, you know, big money Zach. I mean, this dude is unstoppable. Zach Lavine, what is he putting up? 24 points, you know, nearly 50% shooting at 47%, 4 assists. You know, so clearly your guys here have 4 assists apiece. I honestly feel like this is now don't have to be a drastic situation where it's like, oh my God, these guys are about to turn into Steve Nash. No, that's not what we're asking. You know, I think 2 or 3 extra assists could pay the difference, you know, and shoulder the Chicago Bulls to the promised land. You know, like I said, we know what the attention DeMar is attracting. If we get to Zach Lavine, I mean, come on, let's be real. You know, even Vucevic to a certain extent, I feel he takes a loss. You know, even though Vooch still put up a double-double, as crazy as people want to annihilate Vooch, Vooch was still able to give him what, 17 and 11, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I don't got no stat lines in front of me. I'm just going off the top of my head, so bear with me. You know, but I believe I got that right. Vooch is, like I said, putting up a double-double. You know, and like I said, everybody want to show this man the door. You know, but I mean, he's the best center that they have. It's just he doesn't provide them with the things that they truly need. And I think they're going to get that from maybe Patrick Williams or maybe even Drummond. Speaking of Patrick Williams, you know, I want to get to him shortly too. Make sure y'all stay tuned and like and subscribe, especially if you're a Bulls fan, because we about to break shit down. You know, we got a lot of Bulls content creators on the channel. We got a lot of people that rock with the Bulls. Shoot, I rock with the Bulls, and I'm telling you, you know, guys are starting to scare me, you know, and Patrick Williams is one of them. You know, it's like he clearly lost favor. It's wild because the way Patrick Williams is viewed today, he wasn't viewed like this, you know, a season ago. You know, people was high on Patrick Williams, talking about he could arguably be the best player on this team. You know, just, you know, very high. You know, he was one of the top picks, you know, supposed to be, you know, really do something. But that injury really snake bit him, you know, and he never really got a chance to develop. And mind you, this team is in win now mode. So I don't know how much are they prioritizing developing Patrick Williams, because Patrick Williams is not a bust. You know, I just feel like the process in Chicago just got accelerated on him. You know, this man was just in the summer league this summer. You know, and then was it this year? No, it was the last year. He was in the summer league. You know, so just to get hit with this reality shock of win now, and you know, it's pressure, it's expectations now in Chicago. You know, I got some heavy hitters. You got people making big time money. You know, so I want Zach Lavine and Demar to make this guy better. I mean, the talent is there for Patrick Williams. He just need to get better position. You know, I think it's just like I said. They hold the keys to this, especially while Lonzo was out. You know, even though they signed some point guards, they have Ayo, they signed Dragic. Those are all nice, you know, and all. But let's keep it 100. With those guys, like even with Lonzo, they were still calling for the basketball and things of that nature. You think when they go to Dragic, you think Dragic is gonna be able to tell them, hell no, get in position, I get y'all, no, hell no. You know, this guy just going to give up the rock. I mean, and like I said, these guys are not going to be the difference. I don't give a damn what the hell. Ayo, Dragic, you cannot replicate what Lonzo Ball brings to the table. You know, but these guys and DeMar and Zach, in terms of the like, even Vooch to a certain extent, you know, he passes decent out the double team in the post. I think, like I said, they need to get these people more involved so they don't have to feel like they need to go out there and go ape shit ballistic. You know, the answer to the problems is not DeMar to go out here and go for the scoring title. That's not the key to victory. You know, that's where I'm headed with this, you know. And same goes for Zach Lavine. It might be more poised for Zach to be the face or the scoring this season because DeMar take a different approach. You know, when guys are doubling you, you need to seriously commit. Zach, too. We got to keep it 100. This dude, Zach Lavine, would shoot over 2 or 3 defenders. DeMar, too. And that's something I always will knock on them. You know, they have tunnel vision. You know, some of the best tunnel vision of anybody in the league. You know, when they ready to do something, they're going to do it. They ain't going to give a shit about anybody and your comments, thoughts, concerns. You know, and like I said, Billy Donovan, I mean, you got to roll his sleeves up this season. You got to come coach, man. You got to coach these guys. Can anybody step to them and tell them what they need to do? Because Billy Donovan know that they need to do these things that I'm stating. Now, the question is, can Billy Donovan step to these guys and get this shit done? You know, because they cannot go out there and chart out the same shit that they charted out. You know, before we get out of here, I want to let everybody know Zach Lavine definitely does look a lot better. You know, like I said, he's coming off. He had a knee situation over the summer. He's definitely got his explosiveness back. You know, he missing some shots in the preseason, but I believe regular season when the pressure is on, he's gonna knock down and step into those and hit them all. You know, DeMar is definitely doing his thing. You know, he looking like I said, he gonna pick up where he left off. You know, so it's just all about. I think maybe the offense should run through Zach this season. Call me crazy. We're gonna get into it, but. That's what I wanted to let y'all know, man. I wanted to give y'all guys a little bit of insight and an outlook on what to expect from the 2 cornerstones, especially on the offensive end, you know, of the Chicago Bulls. Like, what's the realistic expectations? What are people thinking is going to happen without the Chino Hills prodigy, Lonzo Ball, ZO2? Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.